The topic under discussion is the urinary tract antiseptics. We will start our discussion from the antiseptics, then we will come towards the urinary tract antiseptics like furantoin and methenamine. So first, let us know what is antiseptic or what are the antiseptics. This is actually a confusing point regarding students' point of view, and often when I ask the students or when the students are asked, they reply this particular question in a very short and simple way. Please, that simple way is okay. Just modify your definition, then this definition will be very accurate, kind look. Why? Very simple. We'll know the answer of why we must modify this definition. Let's come to the point. Now, what students' response to this particular question when they are asked, what is antiseptic or what are the antiseptics? They respond like, these are the chemical agents that are used to remove the microorganisms from the surface of the living organisms. You can say just if we talk about the skin. So when we have microorganisms available on the skin, so if you are using the chemical agents to remove those microorganisms from the skin, that is actually called as antiseptic according to students' point of view. And they're right. But this definition needs a little bit modification. That is, you must not stick with the living surface only. Why? Because these are also used internally and locally. So you can modify this definition like, these are the chemical agents that are used to remove the microorganisms from the living organism. Simple. And they are used actually locally. They're used locally for what? To remove the microorganisms from the particular region, whether it is external or internal. Now, why am I adding this term internal? From various sources, whenever you are concerning this definition, you're just getting the term external. Now, I am adding internal. Why? What is the need behind? What is the reason behind? My dears, I'm not adding from my side. I'm reading from the textbooks, okay? Don't blame me. Come to the point. Antiseptics, these are not only used for external purpose, they are also used for internal, but the point is that they are used locally, means their action is actually local. How? Like, whenever we are taking these nitrofurantoin or methenamine, you can say our urinary tract antiseptics, they are also acting locally. Though they are passing through the GIT, they are not showing any action in the GIT, in the gastrointestinal tract or in your body. These just show the action when these reach the urinary tract. So they show action in the urinary tract. Other than the urinary tract, there is no any kind of action observed of these nitrofurantoin and methenamine. That's why they are called, these two are called as urinary tract antiseptics. Now for antiseptics, you must remember they are used externally, also internally, their local effect. Simple. Now let's come towards the next point, that is the UT antiseptics like nitrofurantoin, methenamine, their mechanism of action. First of all, let's know the mechanism of action of the nitrofurantoin. Here we have an enzyme, that is nitrofurantoin reductase, that will act on this nitrofurantoin. They are also known as flavoprotein. These nitrofurantoin reductase, they are also known as flavoprotein. They will interact with nitrofurantoin. Then these will be converted into two active moieties, active nitroso-reductase and radical ions. Some radical ions will be produced, and you know about the radical ions, that they are having the free radical, which are very reactive, hyperactive. Now these both are actually responsible to have interaction with the DNA, RNA and protein. So when they interact with them, they actually denature the DNA, RNA and protein. So they then change the shape, the structural composition of the DNA, RNA and protein. So this is how they are denaturing the main components, the basic components of the DNA, RNA and protein. So when these proteins are not functional, then it's obvious there is no growth of the particular bacterium, and that will lead to bactericidal actions. Both the nitrofurantoin and methenamine are showing the bactericidal actions. Now let's know about the methenamine's mechanism of action. It is actually a weak base. When you take this is a weak base, okay? So this is not going to show any kind of action in the entire GIT. As it reaches the urinary tract, the pH changes from the basic to the acidic, and now in that acidic pH, this weak basic drug is not going to stay. So then this drug will be hydrolyzed into formaldehyde and ammonia, and this formaldehyde is very, very reactive, and is going to cause denaturation of the proteins specifically. So in short, methenamine, nitrofurantoin, they are denaturing the very interesting components, DNA, RNA, and proteins of the particular bacterium. So when there is no functional protein, means if you take methenamine, they will destroy the protein, denature the protein. So when there is no functional protein available, then there won't be any particular activity available for the bacterium. So like this, they are causing the bactericidal actions against particular bacterium or against particular bacteria. I hope you got. If still you have a question, drop that in the comment box, and thank you for watching.